Welcome to Technique Friday with Els. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble a fun bunny Easter card. Josette created this card. I'm just going to show you how she did that, and this is one of her designs as well. So the dies that I'm using are these. So the bunny, and it comes with the face, and I'll show you a card later, and then little feet, and then a little carrot here. Then the spring basket, so it comes with a little bow, some flowers, some grass, the Easter eggs. Fun sets to work with, her adventure edges, so I'm using the grass from that one. And then this is one, these are the dashing rectangles, and those became one of my favorites very quickly. It's one from Moda Scrap, and it's just fantastic if you see it. We have it in rectangles, squares and circles. And then this fun Easter spring stamp set. So spring sentiments, so it has Happy Easter, Bloom, Hello Sunshine, Happy Spring, Spring Fever, Flower Power, Butterfly Kisses. So really a fun spring set. And then last but not least, the wood effect paper. So this one, and these are just a few sheets, but beautiful paper. So that's that. Let's put this aside. I need the stamps in a second, but the dies I don't need anymore. And these are two other cards that Josette created with the bunny and the basket. So those are two different cards, and here you actually see her entwined eggs, and those are fabulous as well. So I just want to show you the other possibilities. So this one, that little Easter bunny here, is from the same set that I use here. What I already did is, so all the pieces are cut, and on this, the overlay of the feet, I have the double-sided adhesive on there, because I'm going to stick that on the feet itself. So let's start inking. So here I'm going to take the tea dye distress ink, and I don't want to have it too dark, and this is soft finish cardstock, of course. I write soft finish, so I just dab a little bit. And I think that's enough. Then I'm going to take, for the bunny, I took the pumice stone. How do you say that? I probably say that wrong, but you know what I mean. Okay, so for the little tail, I'm just going to dab it very slightly, because I want to have it almost white, but adding a little bit of color. Then that's the body, and I'm just going to dab that as well. Dab. And you will see, and that's fun with the soft finish cardstock, of course, you will have the structure of that cardstock that kind of makes it look really nice. And then I'm going to go in a little bit darker here. So I give that a little bit more color, so that his funny tail will stick out nicely. And then here I have the overlay of the feet. And I'm just going to add color to that one as well. Like this. And then I can put that together already. So this one is this. So you just, because it has the adhesive on the back, so you just adhere that. And this one. That's the bunny. And then I will just going to put a little bit. So I didn't put double-sided adhesive on the back of the feet, because as you can see here, I only glue it on at the top there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here. And glue it on. And what I did, what you can do if you create more, I will show you that trick, because I basically copied the one from Josette. So if you want to make more, I just put that circle on here. And then line it up, so I have it perfectly lined up the same as the other one. Just makes life easier, and I like easy. See, circle, and then line up the other feet. There we go. See, now I have that perfectly lined up, and then the little tail. That just goes in the middle here. See, so now I have my little bunny, and then I'm going to add color to the grass. And so these are the parts that come with the basket, And this is the one from the outdoor edges. And what I did, so I cut a piece of the dashed rectangle, because I use that rectangle on here as well. The camera probably doesn't catch it well, and you can see it better here how it looks. You see that's just a beautiful, beautiful dashing there. And so I cut that first because I want to have that like on the bottom here, so that that pattern goes on there. So I cut a little piece with a dashing rectangle and then cut the adventure edges, and that's what I have here. I'm going to take 2 greens, the peeled paint and the crushed olive. And just, I started to dab a little bit. And then a little bit of circles. And you can make it as dark or as light as you want to. And again, this is our soft finish cardstock, so you have that really nice texture to it. And dab a little bit as well. Oh, pick this one up. And then I'm going to the crushed olive. And I basically cover the whole thing with that. So I have a little bit of darker at the bottom then. And that grass is just fun to work with. Of course, you can do a whole line with just that one as well. Play with that, give it some depth. So that's that one. So now when I ink it, you see the dash here coming up as well. The little lines. Okay, that's the grass. I think that looks good. And I colored some eggs already, as you can see here. And of course you can make a full basket with eggs, and very, very versatile. Oh, take my baby wipe again, clean it off. And now I'm going to stamp this part first. You see, because when you put the card together it's not as handy, and I want to use the MISTI for this. So I'm going to bring that in and open it. I'm going to take my black ink. And I'm taking my Happy Easter. Line it up nicely. I think that should be fine. Just ink it up. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that looks good. Then I'm going to start assembling my card. So I'm going to use the double-sided adhesive. I'm just going to fold this open in case there is still some wet on the table. Find the beginning here. So the dashing rectangle I use here is the second largest, so there's even a one that's larger than this one. Line it up nicely and press it down. There we go. And then for this one I use some 3D foam. Oh, and there's a circle in here. I need to tell you that as well. So that circle is actually the same as the body from the bunny, which reminds me I need to put this on the back first as well. Don't forget that. So just add some tape around the corner, and that will cover that hole. Let's see, turn this around. There we go. That's on there. And I use the same color of cardstock for that bunny hole as the card itself. Line this up nicely. There we go. And then we're going to put the bunny in there. And use a little bit of foam for that as well. He's super cute, so simple to make, but it's just, when I saw this card from Josette, I thought, well, that's fun. Yeah, like that. And then on this one I'm going to put a piece of the foam as well. But I'm not going to put that down yet, because I'm first going to put the eggs and the other grass on there. So here I have all the different ones. Let me see what I have, like a big one, small. Oh, I want another small blue one maybe. Let's ink up a blue one as well, small. So I have the tumbled glass here, and I just dab with that one. And I leave the top a little bit lighter, and then I'm going in from the bottom a little bit, circular motion. You see, so you have a nice kind of shade on there. So that's that. I'm going to put the grass down first, and I'm going to take a little bit of the kids glue, and in this case I'm just going to put it on the mat here, because I only need a little bit. Okay, that one is going like here. As long as you make sure that this, at the end, this will cover it, of course, that you don't have the straight edge sticking out. What's going here? That's that one. I just put a little bit of glue on the bottom because they don't need to be all the way down. Because it's nice when it kind of sticks up a little bit, you see, because now it comes up a little bit, so it makes it more natural looking. Let's go down a bit, here we go. And now I'm going to take this piece, so it has the foam on there, the 3D foam tape. Take that and line it up perfectly at the bottom of your rectangle from the wood paper. And that's it. Funny cards. So happy Easter. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and download the project sheet. And I've also suggested a couple of videos I think you enjoy as well. See you next time.